We are at Mount Shasta on SISKIYOU Lake. There's Andy and Bella, the lifeguard.
To the other side of the lake. Bella on a high-speed chase. Bella really showing the motor skills today. She's got some serious power going on. We don't let her swim too much like this. She'll swim a distance and then she'll climb on board. And that's why she has a life jacket on. She'll come to Sandra or to me, jump up and down, get a breath, and then dive back in again. She seems to be most comfortable swimming sort of between the two of us, knowing that we're both close.
Getting fresh water from the springs in the city park. Everyone comes here, even the locals.
So we are in Mount Shasta's City Park. It's a beautiful park, lots of things to see, lots of greenery, some lodges, upper and lower lodges. Just over here there's some sort of an event. There was like an orchestra or something like that, and what Sandra's trying to tell you is behind me is the bongo drums. There's a guy down there playing the bongo drums, which is quite neat. Just over this area is a freshwater spring, and it's hugely famous apparently. It's very hippified around here, lots of hippie vehicles and stuff like that. But the water, I haven't tried it yet. It's ice cold. Everybody talked about coming here and filling up your water bottles. So we took out 5 liters in bottles and filled them up with this water. Now let's go and ask Sandra if she's tried the water yet. Have you tried the water yet? Let's see. We haven't tried it yet. It's going to be like, you're going to catch it on video, it's going to be disgusting.
No, it's actually really good. It's cold. It's very refreshing.
Can I try that?
It don't taste like any additives in it.
I'm hoping there's no additives.
It's all natural springs.
Tastes like water. Coming straight out of the river, as Sandra showed you a few minutes ago. But yeah, it's a nice park, that's for sure. Lots going on around here. So if you're in Mount Shasta, go check it out.
Get some water.
Yeah, get free water. Like,
And one thing the locals...
look at this guy. Look, you can just see here. That's what people are doing. They're filling up their jugs of water. Jugs, 4, 5 liters, 10 liters.
A lot of people that live here come down in extra water. A lot of campers do. So they let you know at the visitor center if you need, because you're camping, to top up on fresh water if you're boondocking. But we have sources of water where we've been staying.
And apparently there can be lineups to get onto the river. There's like 3 little areas where the water comes out from under the rock. We walked straight in, picked our water up,
and gone.
Come down, check it out.
You come out to Mount Shasta.
So we're walking down, I think, the High Street. It's Mount Shasta Boulevard, and we're going to go check out a couple of breweries. Deadwood was a bike shop and a brewery, and we're going to check out, what's this one called? Pipeline. And we're going to see what it's all about. But we just saw a Yeti cup in the window. Sorry, backing it up.
Tonka truck.
Yeah, they may have the green one. I've seen the green one in here, Sandra. They have the special green one in here. So we'll check this out too. So we made it to Pipeline. They didn't have what we wanted in the Yeti cups, so we made it to a brewery. And they have a veranda on the road. You can bring your dogs, not so much inside, but you can definitely sit outside. But the sun is baking down. And we've ordered 2 drinks. And Sandra has got the blood orange Cali Squeeze, and I went with the bonfire pale ale. What's your best like? Right, here they come.
I think we're just going to have to do it. Okay, thank you. He's out of here.
Lovely, thank you.
Cheers.
Won't you hang on to one of those?
Cheers. Hold on. Yeah. Cheers.
Hot sunny day after being on the lake for 3 to 4 hours, paddleboarding, swimming. Fantastic. Cheers. Which one did you get?
I got the bonfire pale ale. Crisp and refreshing with a note of pine and citrus. It's perfect for those companions with campfire weekends.
Oh my goodness.
And Sandra went with the blood orange Cali Squeeze. I actually like blood orange Hefeweizen, but that's really, really good.
Not
Cheers.
for this one. No.
Really, really good. Anyway, well, we got the right ones and the right people, for the right people. So this is another popular place here, the Vets Club. If I can get in there. There. The Vets Club. We've been told a couple of times to try it out. It doesn't look like it's open currently. It will be open later, but we might try this Deadwood place. I'm not sure. Sandra went in to see if there's something that she can drink, and
Not really.
okay, so we're going to bypass because we wanted something more of a shandy drink and more refreshing because it's hot. So back to the campground and tear down ribs for dinner, and from there I guess what we should do is maybe go back and cross instead of jaywalking. Yes. So another advisory was the Dunsmuir Brewery. God, it's hot. It's really hot.
It's humid too.
It looks quite nice, actually. Please do not take the outside for granted. Dogs are allowed on the patio, and we are going to go and try maybe an appy and try whatever brews they have.
Okay, bye.
So it looks nice so far. Dogs are very welcome. And I'm going to try the Liquid Sunshine Summer Wheat. It's a low alcohol content by weight. It's 5.5%. I'm thinking summer beer. And we're excited to try it out. Yeah. It's a very friendly place in Old Town, Dunsmuir. Not much to write home about.
Not at all. That's all I can say.
Dunsmuir Brewing something.
We tried it.
We definitely tried it. The beer, which I thought was going to be more of a shandy and a light, was definitely a peppery, could have even been wasn't really habanero, but there's something in it. Yeah.
Not a large menu because the items that we were looking for, they ran out, which is fine because they only do so much of it. But,
it's not a fry place, as in French fries. It's a chip place,
like potato chips,
which is fine. So we actually only wanted an appy, so we had beer, cheese, bread, and a pretzel. And the beer cheese bread had like a liquid mustard underneath of the cheese. I'm not a mustard fan.
I tried it and I'm like,
I did eat it.
working.
I did eat it. I didn't mind it, but it's too much. And the pretzel was nice. The pretzel was really nice.
Yeah.
So 1 out of the 3, because we both had the same drink. Not on our list. It may be on yours for sure.
Not for us.
Yeah, not for us. I'm going to say for us because it's about us. But you may enjoy it. Well, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, I believe.
Yep.
The 9:45 a.m., 26 degrees, and it is starting to get warm out there.
And we've been on the road for 10 minutes, and we are heading out of Mount Shasta
To Crater Lake.
Well, Crater Lake
Is our final stop.
Final destination. But we are going to go to Klamath Falls first en route. We got Andy's dilemma. We've got 89 miles to go and 81 miles of fuel, so we're going to see if we can claim some of this back, but we want to pick up fuel in Oregon because it's cheaper. We'll see. We have a jerry can of fuel, so I'm not worried about anything.
As my eyes keep peering over to how much distance we have and how much fuel.
Stop at Castle Crag. It was okay for a couple of days like we did. It's in the trees, plenty of room for hammocks. Gets quite warm. There is that walk up to Castle Crag view within the campground. Other than that, there's not a lot to do. We did find some national forest wreck sites, and we've yet to do some work on research and stuff on that. We haven't done anything on national forests, but they were on the rivers. They were a little bit out of town, which is fine. There were a couple of campgrounds, I believe, in and around Mount Shasta. So there are things to do and see, plenty of things to do and see if you don't have a dog, like trail walking and stuff like that.
But we're not regretting.
Oh no, I've not got a problem with that.
We're not regretting
I'm explaining
having
this
Stella.
to you guys because you might think there's not a lot going on here.
Oh, there's
lots
so
of
much.
trails. There's lots. It's part of the PCT or the Pacific Crest Trail. You've got Mount Shasta and the trails in there. There's a lot of trails.
Even just in our campground, there was 4 different hiking trails around there. You could actually do just from your campsite.
Mount Shasta is nice to go and have a wander around. Plenty of things to go and see and do. There is a festival on today. Dunsmuir.
A beer garden river festival, and they are
Rail
setting
Festival.
up with
Yeah.
live music, food trucks, but unfortunately we are not here tonight to experience that.
Yes.
Wonderful venue.
The beers, if you're an IPA person, plenty of drinks for you. Not so much of an IPA hoppy guy anymore. So, I don't know. The Dunsmuir Brewing Company did not suit us. Staff were amazing. Staff were very hospitable, very polite. It's just, I don't know, it just didn't wow me. Nothing to knock the store. Beer's there for you, maybe better. But heading to Klamath Falls now, heading back to Oregon, going off to Crater Lake. We're going to finally get to do Crater Lake after being in Bend, Oregon many years ago and not being able to get down to Crater Lake. We've got total misconceptions of what might be going on. We know it's going to be beautiful. The downside is you can't get to the lake, but they do boat tours. So yeah, we do have to move sites. We're in the Crater Lake Ring, or at the campground, for 2 nights, but we have to move sites, so it's going to be a bit timely to figure that out so that we can fully experience the whole of Crater Lake.
But we did have fun yesterday at
Siskiyou
Siskiyou
Lake.
saying it correctly, I hope, in Mount Shasta area. Oh, just beautiful. On the paddle boards.
Longest we've really paddleboard.
About 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours. We went sort of in and out of the lake. Bella, I want to say we covered about 2 miles in total distance.
So we went across the lake to a cute little beach area, had a rest there, and for Bella, and then we're back on the paddle boards, and we did a huge big triangle.
And then Bella probably swam half of it, so about a mile. It was really good.
And that was huge for her.
Yeah. The wind did pick up, so we went into town and actually got to walk around the town, which was nice. Like I go visit the city park, go get some natural spring water. And other than that, that is our daily or our morning wrap up. We will see what is in store for us on this trip today. See if there are any other viewpoints that we can spot.
We're actually laughing because on our way going to Klamath Falls, there's a little town called Weed, W-E-E-D, which is about probably 18 miles away. So we're just quite laughing at the name
pop into
of that
Weed.
little into Weed and see what weed is all about.
Not that we do weed. We don't do weed, but it just seems funny.
When they're saying, oh, have you gone to this brewery? Have you gone here? And I'm like, where is that? And they go, Weed. And my eyes kind of looked at it. Various, not sure what to say, but they're like, oh yeah, it's a little town farther away. Okay, so we may experience that.
We might. We'll see how it goes. It's quite neat.
We're the Weed Store, souvenirs and parking.
We
Like
might just have to go and have a look at this.
Like it's funny.
There is a
We're howling.
I love weed, as in the town. It's quite funny, actually.
Weed welcomes you. It says on all their banners.
Am I off of that? We're going to have a look at this.
We have to. It's funny. I'll probably have 3.
So that's a pretty cool store. If you do weed and you want some symbolism, that's a cool store. I mean, we picked up a couple of small items. We wanted a patch.
Got rid of all our pennies.
They had a CND, like a
Seem
campaign
like
for
it all
nuclear
confused.
disarmament, or peace, I think you call it over here. It's a peace symbol. We got glow-in-the-dark weed shot glasses. We did find a
Thank
really
you.
nice, I think it's I'm High on Weed, and it's got a picture of Mount Shasta in the background. So we picked up a couple of small things. Sandra got a fridge magnet. But as you drive off the highway, this store is right there, and they're super friendly people inside. Amazing, but we just got a tickle out of the fact
Ellie's, and it's on the left.
that it's weed in California. Sorry, Weed, California. So I guess it means more if you're a dope smoker.
Perfect. Will do. Thank you very much.
Well, excuse us for licking our lips.
Gas prices here.
Yeah. We've been seeing this historic Route 99. I don't know much about Route 99, California and US, so it's obviously a main road, a main highway, but we'll have to do some research on Route 99.
We've had a few laughs in Weed, California.
Yeah. The owners of the weed store were actually really funny. You may hear a bit of a double take going on, and I didn't realize Sandra had her microphone on, so you may have got some inside information from weed people as well. And then we went to Lily's Restaurant Cafe. So far, the pastries are really good, and I'm about to try, I don't pick up the wiring as well, my Americano. Oh, this is a stronger one. This is nice.
I'm going to jumpstart you this morning.
Yeah, it'll be ba-twang!
He needs it.
So North Highway 97, sorry. So actually, that's nice. Good cup of coffee. Just close all these windows. We open them up. We've exited Weed. Now we are off to try and get to Klamath Falls. See how we do. I'm going to give you an exit or goodbye to Mount Shasta. Better speed up a bit. I'm not going fast enough. Let me pull my tail. Bye-bye, Mount Shasta. Hello, a new road again. We're back on the adventure trail.
miles, 71.
We might make Doris 50.
We got me.
We got music going on with the two water bottles.